What is going on, guys? Evan here with another video. And I know I'm not in my car today. I'm actually sitting right at my computer. So as most of you guys know that follow me, the new WRX was announced today. The new 2015, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you haven't, that's why I'm making this video. If you have, I'm also making this video just kind of a discussion about it. I know most of you guys probably want to know what I think about the newer 2015. So, just to kind of get started on it, just to let you guys know, just to kind of cite where I'm getting my information from, I'm getting most of my stuff from autoblog.com, and then I'm also getting a couple things from Top Speed, even though they have, they're more assumptive in what the car should have been, but this was a few days ago what they were writing down. So, just to kind of get the basics in, I'll go ahead and throw some pictures in here for you guys. So, the one that Autoblog.com is using is red. Why Subaru is resorting to red, I don't know. But, you know, it doesn't look too bad. It's kind of one of those things to where the more you look at it, the more you kind of warm up to it. And it's not that bad of looking of a car. You know, in my opinion, you know, it looks kind of eh. It doesn't look like a Subaru, but still, it's not an ugly car. It's just definitely, I feel like they could definitely make better. And it kind of looks like an Evo, which is what a lot of people have been saying. But still, regardless, it's still a Subaru. It doesn't have, it's got stars on it, not diamonds. Okay, so as I was telling you guys, the exterior is not too bad. You know, it's pretty much the same. It's like the concept just dumbed down a little bit more. But that's really not what blew me away. As soon as I went to the interior, however, it started to get really, really cool. First thing that caught my eye, I was like, okay, I have to see. Well, I actually didn't see this. I wasn't thinking about this. But first thing that caught my eye, so I was going through, and I found this picture of the gearbox, or the stick shift. And I was like, okay, I kind of just passed by it, and I went back, and I was like, holy crap. Does that have a 6 on it and a WRX? I was like, holy crap, does that say 6-speed? And I started reading about it, and yeah, it's a 6-speed. So the 6-speed manual actually will come in the WRX package, which is freaking awesome, because it's actually rated to get higher mileage than the automatic that they're offering, and it's also rated to get more power, and it's going to be able to get to 0 to 60 much quicker as well. Supposedly, that's what's been said. Now, here's the thing about that, is you guys are like, what, Evan, did you just say automatic? What is what? What? Yes. So the WRX is supposed to be available in a 6 or 8-speed continuously variable transmission. I can't even say words today, apparently. 6 or 8-speed continuously variable transmission. If you don't know how that works or you don't know what it is, find my buddy Engineering Explained on YouTube. He's actually not my buddy. He's just really freaking smart, and he has really awesome videos about stuff. So if you need to know what that is or how it works, look that up. But there is going to be a CVT automatic offered. But here's the thing about that is instead of the 21 and 28 miles a gallon you get with the manual, 21 being city, 28 being highway, which I think is impressive for a 2-liter turbo car. In the CVT, I think you get 19 and what was the other one? They're ready to get 19 and 25. So in the automatic, there's a first. In the automatic, you're actually getting a lot less mileage. Now, granted, there's a lot of factors that go into that, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be mad, be like, oh, duh, CVT is not going to get you good mileage as a family manual, and you're so dumb. But I'm used to it. I don't give a crap. But anyways, so going back to what I just said, yeah, Subaru actually went back to a 2-liter motor instead of the 2.5, and hopefully this time around they didn't make their internals with chocolate, like my car. Basically, you have a 2-liter turbo, and the power that they have dynoed, I'm safely assuming this is probably not to the wheels, which typically stuff like this is not, so I'm going to go ahead and safely say this car makes, I think it's 268, hold on, just so I don't get this wrong. Sorry, yeah, 268 horsepower. Now, it's most likely brake horsepower. But this car is supposed to make 268 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. It's pretty impressive for stock compared to their WRXs in the past. So now in the WRX, you have a little bit more power, you have a smaller motor, and you also have 6-speed manual. And you can get the automatic, but why would you want that? That's just ridiculous. But yeah, now granted, go back and look at the actual pictures of the exterior of the car. Like I said, the more I look at this car, it actually is growing on me a little bit more every single time I lay my eyes into this piece of red junk. But I think it's actually pretty cool. Now, here's the thing about that is MSRP has not yet been released on that. I've literally sat here and done, I'm gonna exaggerate, like 2 hours of research. I've sat here for like 10 minutes trying to search it and I couldn't find it. I can't find the MSRP on it because it's better, more powerful than it has been, and because there's some more features. I would assume the manual is probably going to be around $28,000, $29,000 new. Could be wrong. It's Subaru. They made a $33,000 STI be $40,000 new. So I don't really know. I have no idea. But I know, I mean, now I think brand new, 2014 brand new is like $27,000, $28,000 depending on where you live. So granted, this one's a little bit more powerful, definitely not as appealing, I don't think. But then again, we probably said the same. Well, I know for a fact we said the same thing whenever this body style, the GR or the G, I don't know, after the GD body style. I know we were saying the same thing after that. So I don't know. I don't want to make any assumptions and make people angry on what the MSRP is going to be. But I don't see it unless it's fully loaded being any more than like $30,000, the WRX. But as of now, the STI has not been released. I would assume it's probably this car with a giant wing on it. Maybe if it's wide body, that'd be freaking cool because I don't know. I'm not really digging the narrowness of this car, and I assume there's probably going to be some modifications down the road. But for the most part, it's a fairly attractive car. Like I said, you really kind of have to stare at it for a little while. And here's the thing about that is it doesn't look like a Subaru. But here's the thing: Subaru's trying to be innovative, and they're trying to change. So obviously it's not going to look like the 04s, 05s, 06, 07s, stuff like that. Even this body style, it's fairly similar. And here's one more thing: they are not making hatchbacks. That is something Subaru has confirmed, and that's what every single blog website you see is saying. They remastered the sedan, and they are not making a hatchback. So 08 to 2013 is the only way you can get any kind of, or 2014, any kind of actual STI hatchback like mine. But you know, I'm actually, most of you guys know, I'm in the market for a new car. I'm in the market for a different car. Depending on how much this thing costs and when it actually comes out available to buy, I might snag one of these because it's different and it's not that bad. Like, it's actually pretty cool. So, but I just want to make a quick video for you guys real quick. Nothing crazy. But I just want to make a quick video just to kind of show you, hey, here's the new Subaru. I can't freaking, I suck at talking. I'm always so terrible at that. If you guys have any opinions, questions, anything like that, just hit me up. Feel free to comment on the video. I always check my inbox, as you guys know. But let me know what you guys think about the new Subaru. Let me know if you find any leaks on the STI or anything like that. I'm always up for trying to do some more research. So yeah, go ahead. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. Feel free to comment in the bottom of the video. If it's not in the bottom, you never know. Google Plus might change it to like this corner up here, or like over here, or down here, or I don't know. I don't know. If you have any questions about this, again, I got all of this from autoblog.com and some of the information from topspeed.com as well. So if you guys need anything, feel free to let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.